Virtue here, back again. I took less time getting back than I did the time before that, which it took me over a month to record a video. This time it's taken me about a week. Reason being, I literally made the video I'm about to make now, featuring this guy right here, Vigor, who's the water werewolf. I made about 3 of these about close to a week ago. I remember the first time I did it, it actually recorded, but I was watching it, and I noticed I had left out some information, so I erased it, then I went to record it again, and I think that's when Mobazine started just shutting off. And then I think the 3rd or 4th time I actually recorded one. By that time I was just annoyed, and it was coming through in my video, in my tone of voice. So I was like, nah, let me scrap that. So, and then Mobazine started doing its normal shit, and it just wouldn't let me record because it kept shutting off. So I had to tone down, or I had to adjust the resolution and the frames per second, and so far so good. So I'm gonna cross my fingers that after 10 minutes of me doing this, it doesn't shut off again. All right, so anyway, like I said, I'm showcasing a monster. This is Vigor. He is the water werewolf. He's a 3-star, not 3, so he is obtainable. I'm gonna go over his skills, how I have him runed, and then how the other possible rune builds. He's an HP monster, so that means you want to give him as much HP as possible. And that will come into play for his 3rd skill. But let me go through the first one. It is Merciless Claws. Attacks the enemy with claws and disturbs the enemy's HP recovery for 1 turn. So this can come in handy. Not always, depending on how fast the other team is and where their healers fall into their rotation. Because like I said, it's only for 1 turn. So it can be useful, not always though. Second one, this is a pretty good skill. See, Vigor, he would be the definition of a support monster because he does a little bit of everything. His second is Predator's Cry, recovers the HP of all allies by 15% each and increases their attack speed for 2 turns. So on 2 fronts, he helps your team out. Now, actually, let me do this. Because he's not all the way max skilled out. So right now, like I said, it says 15%, but let me explain something. Recovers 15%, C level 2, 3, and 4, it says plus 10. Now, I'm pretty sure it's not, if once he gets 1 more skill up into a second, and you would think by reading it, it's an additional 30% HP. I don't think so. I think it's like Konamiya right here with Konamiya's, her 3rd skill, which is Peace. Removes all harmful effects on all allies and recovers HP by 15%. Now, it's the same thing. It's the same scale, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10. But if you go and use Konamiya right now and you use your heal, you'll notice it's not 45%. It's not even close to 45%. I remember a few of my guildmates were talking about this in line, and one of them said he actually did the math, and I think, if I remember correctly, it was like 19.2% is what it came down to. I don't know where he got the math from, but all I know is it's definitely not 45%. Vigor, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. It's not going to be plus 45%, because, I mean, that's a pretty big heal. That's an AoE heal. So that's the second one right there. And then once he's max skilled, I'll be able to use Predator's Cry every 3. Now, what would be even cooler if it was more like Bernard, where Bernard, he boosted everybody's attack speed, but he also boosted their attack bar by, I think Bernard's is 30%. His doesn't do that. It's just the attack speed and the 15% heal or whatever it comes out to be once he's max skilled. But his 3rd skill is the money shot. That is Shred. Attacks an enemy 3 times. Each attack has a 35% chance to decrease the enemy's defense for 3 turns. So defense break. The damage of this attack increases according to your max HP. So tankier, or the more tanky, the better. The more HP, the better, I should say. Not tanky, just more HP. But if he can land the defense break on his first hit, his first out of 3, that means he's going to hit even harder on 2 and 3. Or if there's already a defense break on the monster, I mean, he can hit. Right now, I think I have him. Like, there have been times where I'll go up against an Arnold, and Arnold has defense break, and he'll hit him 3 times with shred, and he does 5K per hit. So he's not one-shotting Arnold because, you know, a 6-star Arnold usually probably ranges, I would say the worst one is probably like 28K, 30K. But he's pretty much dropping his HP down by half. And he's not even an attack monster. I mean, he is the definition, in my opinion, of a support monster because he does a little bit of everything. Not to mention, he has a leader skill strictly for guild battles, which is he increases the attack power by 21%. It's not great, but it's actually, it's something. It's better than nothing. So my rune build right now is Swift Blade. Blade, when I was runing him, I can't remember why I put Blade on him. It might have been for the crit rate, but I don't think it is. Oh, well, there's your stats anyway. Let me show those first. He's got, I think, 27,500 HP. Defense, that's the bad thing with him, is that's why he's not a tank, because he only has an additional 181 defense. If he gets defense break put on him, he can be one-shotted pretty easily. You need defense, especially when you get defense break put on you. Speed, he is one of my faster monsters, but he's still not over 200. He's good, though, with the speed that he's got now. I mean, obviously, if I can get over 200 and keep everything else the way it is, then that's good. Crit rate, not bad. I mean, 48%. Crit damage, not bad. 112. Accuracy, 51. Accuracy is pretty important with him because of that right there. His first skill, HP recovery, or he disturbs the enemy's HP recovery. And then with shred right there, you want him to get that defense break on. You know, if it's not on the first hit, on the second hit, if it's on the second, you want it on the third. You just want that defense break put on. So, like I said, he is Swift Blade. I think he's got Blade because of that rune right there. Because it's a 6-star HP. It's not even maxed out yet. It's got 20% accuracy. It would have been better if it would have gone towards, you know, speed or crit damage. But, I mean, accuracy is all right. I'll take it. Actually, his first one. It's got crit rate and speed. I think all of them you'll see HP and speed for the most part. But crit rate's good too. Crit damage is good. That one's got 11% defense, a little speed. It's got HP and accuracy. I probably should just max that rune out instead of... I don't like 6-starring 5-star runes. Just because of the fact, I mean, it's costly. And I'm always thinking, well, what if I get a 6-star? You know, which is probably the way not to look at it. I should probably just max that out. But that's got some speed, 13 speed, tiny bit of HP, little accuracy. Besides that, it's not the best rune except for the crit damage. That one, speed's got quite a bit of HP, crit rate, a little more resistance, a little crit damage. And this one, I should probably just max that out too. It's an HP rune. So it's got accuracy, some speed, good amount of speed, little defense. So yeah, what do I have him? So yeah, I have him HP, crit damage, HP. And I managed to get plus 79. But that's because I kind of got lucky with the subs. Other possible builds, I mean, you could go energy all the way around, I guess, to give them as much HP as possible. Violent, of course. I mean, violent seems to be the way to go with pretty much any monster, so I would imagine you could do that. No, you wouldn't want despair. Vampire, no. Guard wouldn't be bad just to boost his defense, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that's about it. Your subset of runes. I mean, the blade's not bad. It's actually working. But energy, definitely do energy. Maybe I could get. I don't think I have any energies I could put on there. Speed right there with some... Nah, it's not that. It's not a good rune. That's speed. That's got HP, accuracy. I'd be losing a lot of HP if I did that, so I'm probably not going to do that. Alright, but anyway, let me do a quick arena run so you can see what he does in arena. Nope, no guild mates. Let's do an easy one. Ah, no, there's a lot of wind. Boy, actually, for Lucian, I mean, it's only a 5-star Lucian, so I'm not worried about it. Let me do... See, I don't know what this guy's doing. He should have... I mean, Lucian's leader skill doesn't even apply in guild battles. So he should have the water succubus as the lead. What was I going to do? Chloe. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, we'll do that. Alright. So, let's see if I can land that. Alright, so he got it on the second one. You saw his third hit for 4K, which is not bad. So, I think he critted on that one. So, if Rock would have had armor break or defense break on before that, he would have hit him for at least 12. Actually, I can probably auto that. Yeah, see? 5K the first 2 hits and 2K, or 25 the third one. So he can do damage. Alright, but that's it. I'm going to try not to drag this video out. So that's Vigor right there. So I would recommend everybody, if you can get Vigor and you can't get Escher, or you haven't gotten Escher yet, then if you come across Vigor, keep him, build him up. I 6-starred him. Trust me, I do not. Like I said, he was my first one when they started that event. I definitely don't regret 6-starring him. I'm glad I did. I use him as much as any monster that I use in Guild Wars. I use him in Arena. I was using him for a while in Dragon's B9 as a substitute for Bernard. Because my Bernard's not 6-star, so he's a little squishy. And like I said, I mean, besides the boosting the attack bar, which is what Bernard does, Vigor, he still does give that speed buff to everybody, so that's good. And it's got that small heal. That's his second skill. But I'm not using him in Dragons anymore. I'm not using him in Giants. But, I mean, PvP, yeah, I am using him. He's very valuable. And also, you can skill him up. And I'm not going to say it's easy. Hold on, let me show you real quick. You can farm the fire ones in I don't even know how to pronounce that. Verfagus? 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 However you pronounce that. See right there? The fire werewolf. Now, I was about to say it's easy to skill him up, but it's not, trust me. Because I probably spent, no joke, in the past week farming this ruins right here. I probably spent, conservative estimate, about 800 energy, probably about 1,000 though. Somewhere in between there. I've gotten 1 werewolf. I don't get it. Like, this place does not want to drop fodder at all. Actually, I was getting high elementals. I got like 3 of them within an hour yesterday when I had a booster going, and that's about it. So the fire one is there, but for whatever reason, they're just not dropping for me. I'm not saying you would have the same issue. So I'm going to keep doing that, though. Can't wait till I get him max skilled, because he will be a beast. Alright, but anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will see you guys later.